All right, we're still live. We're still live. How is everyone doing? Guess that's what I get for trying to do a little fancy video intro in the beginning, huh? I just turned off the Wi-Fi on my phone so that it was just a little bit less. But as you're jumping on, say hello to me. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay. Just to make sure that we are all here together on this Sunday day. All right. So I just don't want to get started if you guys can't hear me because my computer glitched and it wasn't happy. So if you could be so kind and let me know in the comments that I just don't want to get started if you guys can't hear me. We are good. Okay, we are back. So today I am really excited about this training. I've noticed a lot of people are posting on social media that there's a lot of cold messaging going around, and you know, sometimes it can come off very invasive. So I am one who likes to help educate people on how to properly show up on social media, how to get, you know, what to say, what kind of to stay away from in the DMs. And I'm hoping this will kind of help you guys see things in a different light. So if you are commenting, I hope I can see it. Our internet is just not digging it today. Okay, well, we're going to get started. If you're commenting and I'm not responding, it's nothing against you, my beautiful friend. My chat is not working. So we'll get rid of this, make this a little bit bigger, and we'll dig in. So this is all about how to not get blocked on social media, what your messages are truly saying. And if you have questions as we're going through the slides, just let me know. I am one who tends to go on tangents, so having a slide deck in front of me is much easier for me to process and stay on track. So a little bit about me. My name is Justine Broker, and I live in Minnesota with my husband, Justin, and we have 2 kids. Georgia is 7, Peyton is 13, and our golden doodle, Lenny, will be 3 in a couple months here. I am the founder of the Pineapple Project. I love pizza, heavy with the green olives. I'm really working hard to create more unity, more inclusion in the world. So if you're here, know that you belong here, and I'm so grateful that you are here. My husband and I also have an eBay store called Mystic Sloth Collectibles, where we buy and sell sports cards to collectors, which is super fun. I love me some TikTok. That is where I spend the majority of my time. And I am also a coach who helps network marketers reach the success that they need and deserve to reach in order to make it a career change. So let's get started, shall we? So you may or may not know this, but I was in network marketing. I still promote the product, but I am not active in it. I still take it. I love it. But what I put this slide together is to show you that there's a way that you can show up online that isn't icky or feels bleh. And some of these posts are a little bit, you know, where I allowed the company and the brand to get in front of me. Instead of showing who I was showing the product. I wasn't showing the inner work. I wasn't showing the journey that I had been on prior to reaching the success that I did. I wasn't showing any of it. All I was showing was the bends and the 6-pack and the bonuses and the trips and all of those things. And while that does appeal to some people, it tends to kind of give off this false impression of what it takes to truly have a successful network marketing team and business. And so what we're going to go into today is I'm going to share with you the things that didn't work. Flat out. We're going to right out the gate. We're not going to waste any time. These things did not work, and I did not see any growth in my business. Cold messaging. Now there's a way to cold message, or there's a difference between cold messaging and genuinely talking with someone in the direct messages. And we're going to get into that. Stalking someone's social media, waiting for them to ask if they were tired. That didn't work for me. That did not work. It came off salesy. It came off pushy. People are like, who the heck are you? You know nothing about me. And rightfully so. But that's what I was being told to do. That's what leaders were doing. That's what people were saying worked. And I'm so sure that about 97% of you that send cold messages have the best intentions in mind. One, you truly believe that this product is going to help someone because it helped you in such a phenomenal way. And two, you just want to help people be happy. You want to see success. You want to build a business and have life-changing things unfold for you, just like everyone else that you are watching within the company. And that's okay. But what happens is when we start doing that, we start losing sight of what's really, really important. And that's the golden nugget that I'm going to give you at the very, very end. So let me know in the comments, are you in network marketing? Are you in direct sales? And how long have you been doing direct sales? Also, if you know someone who will benefit from this information, please tag them. My mission is to spread this message to as many people as possible because everyone deserves to be successful. Everyone deserves to live that lifestyle and have the freedom and financial freedom and time freedom and flexibility in their life. And if you are passionate about something, it's real easy to get up and talk about it. The other thing that didn't work are friend requests with an agenda. And holy moly, Sally, I am feeling this heavy. I am feeling this heavy this past week. I don't know if like this mass email went out to everyone saying friend request as many people as you can, but I have been blowing up with friend requests and I love making new friends. I love new friends. What I don't appreciate is the sales pitch right off the bat. And you're probably being told to do that. And I'm just hoping that if you are one who does that, do not take offense to this. If you're triggered, know that you're being triggered for a reason. When I'm triggered, I always try to look within because a trigger doesn't come from another person. It comes from something within you. So if any of this stuff is triggering you, just take a step back and say, why was I triggered by that information? But having friend requests with an agenda means I am going to add this person because they look like a person that would be perfect on my team, perfect to try this product, perfect to do this and this and this and this and this. And I see coaches do this too. I was I had an acquaintance online and, we were in a few like, thank you so much, Jenna. We were in a few like challenges together and groups together, and then she kind of just disappeared. And recently she showed up in my DMs acting like we had never spoken before. And she was asking me all these questions about my business and asking me about why I love coaching or what I'm struggling with. And I could just tell the intention behind it was not genuine per se. And then when I shared, I have a coach, thank you, it instantly clicked for her and she realized what she was doing. Not another word was said after that. So when you message someone with an agenda, people are going to start picking up on that, especially with so many people in the online space now, after COVID especially. The old tactics aren't going to work any longer, okay? We are all progressing. We are all getting smarter. We are all looking inward more. We're maybe becoming more intuitive. The old way doesn't work, all right? So those are the things that didn't work for me. Now, the reality of this cold message, it was funny. I was talking to Justin before I went on and I'm like, can you kind of think of an analogy that I could use to kind of give off the feeling of what a cold message may be in the DMs? The one I heard yesterday was you don't fuck on the first date, right? You meet someone, you're not going to, get a home run right away. Maybe sometimes you do, but the majority of the times, you just don't go there. But when you slip into my DMs, it literally feels like, when you're walking down the aisle at the fair of the games and the people running the games are screaming at you. They're saying, come play my game, come win, come get this, come get this, come. That is exactly how it feels when you slide into someone's DM and pitch them. Okay? Again, trigger alert. If you are triggered by this, please look inward because I share this because this was such a game changer in my business, and I was a cold messaging fool. Cold messaging fool. This lady right here, she would send out 80 to 90 cold messages a day. And then I got burnt out. I walked so fast away. Hello, Angel. How are you? Angel is joining us from YouTube, my beautiful, beautiful friend. But yeah, if you think about it, like, ew, no, I don't want to give you my money. Like, back off a little bit, Billy. Like, I want to check this game out. Like, what are the odds? What's going on here? What do I have to win? So on and so forth. So just remember that. If you're slipping into someone's DMs, think, am I being a weird carny right now? And no offense to carnies, but the majority of them, in my experience, have been extremely weird and they make me uncomfortable. So moving on, 7 to 10 interactions is what it takes on average for a person to truly be comfortable and trust you enough to purchase from you. That's right, 7 to 10 interactions. And this isn't 7 to 10 cold sales pitches. This is 7 to 10 genuine interactions, or talking about it or coming across it. Maybe they see a post on your news feed. Maybe they see your stories. Takes them 7 to 10 times to feel like, okay, I trust that person enough to give them my hard-earned money, okay? Also, 1 of 2 people in direct sales are going to quit within the first year. And this is another really important point that I kind of want to help shift your perspective on with your business, because that's a lot. That's a lot. And you know what that means is it takes hard work and the right type of person to have a successful business in network marketing. And I'm not saying that not everyone can do it. Everyone can do it, but you have to be able to. It doesn't get there with cold messaging. Maybe it did in 2004, but it doesn't right now. Hello, Jackie, one of my TikTok gals over there. How are you doing, my love? Thank you for jumping on. So now, why, maybe that kind of struck you. Why is it 1 in every 2 people are going to quit within their first year? 1, they're not shown how to properly sell. 2, they burn out from sending thousands of cold messages every hour. And 3, they don't believe that they can be successful. All right. When you are growing a network marketing team, please, please, please be mindful of the people that are below you, that are working with you, because every ounce of your success depends on them. And if you aren't working on helping them to become better and driving them to connect with their why, or why they want to share, or their way of sharing, they're going to get burnt out and you're going to lose all motivation, all momentum, and that's just not what we want. So just kind of be mindful of these things and you'll be great. When it comes to messaging your customers, it's kind of like a black and white, current customers and not customers. Now, there is kind of a gray area in between where someone may have mentioned something to you, they're interested, they're kind of dabbling their feet in it. So just use your gut instinct on what to do. But my rule of thumb is your current customers, check in on them on the DMs. Hey, I was just thinking about you and wanted to make sure everything was going okay. People don't like to ask questions. They don't like to put a burden on someone. So the more you can help your customers, your current team, your current people in your circle, let them know that you are there if they need you, the more engaged and loved and supported and guided and appreciated that person's going to feel. If they're not like brand new friend, like we met on TikTok, I'm going to your whatever, we know each other on social media, I'm not going to drop into their DMs unless I really feel called to. And that being, like, I met my doppelganger on TikTok. I dropped in her DMs and the energy was there instantly, right? I have a friend who was off Facebook for about a year and she got back on yesterday. She dropped in my DMs. I was all for it. You know when it is right and when it's not right to drop into someone's DMs. So just a little awareness tool for you. And you will, like I said, you will know when it's right to drop in someone's DM. So ask yourself, how would I feel if I was on the receiving side of this message? Do I know this person? Do I have something we can talk about? Am I genuinely wanting to get to know them, or is this with my own agenda in mind? Am I doing this to just get one more conversation, one more possible yes, one more no, whatever you go for? Ask how you would feel on the receiving end. I think a lot of times we get kind of construed behind the screen and the computer, and we kind of forget that there's a human being on the other side. Suddenly people become numbers. They could become part of your next rank. They become one step closer to that bonus. They become all these things. And I'm telling you from personal experience, when you reach that point, you're going to crash. You're going to crash unless you are genuinely in it for the sale and the money. But I know that if you guys are on here, you are good people and you just want to help people. You want to make an impact. You want to share your story, whatever it may be. So just think about that person on the other side before you slap your sales pitch on them. Another thing that was really, really huge to me is the word, and I heard this a lot, I can't afford it right now. It has nothing to do with money, you guys. Absolutely nothing to do with money. It's one, they don't trust you. Two, they don't trust the product. Or three, they don't trust themselves. This is why trust is so huge in direct sales. You have to build trust with your people. You have to let them know that you are there to help and support them through their journey, whatever it may be. And people may think that's a little crazy, but if you want a sustainable business with repeat customers over and over and over and over again, who then tell their friends to come over and over and over again, who then tell their friends and family to come over and over and over again, then you need to have that human aspect in your business and be making time to truly engage with people in a way that's right for you. And that's different for every single person. Every single person watching this, it is going to be different. But you know how to build relationships and just keep the human on the other side of that screen. All right, so here's just some DM etiquette for you all. Never ask someone to do anything. This one drives me, I have patience, but this one kind of puts me over the edge. Do not ask someone to do something for you, especially on the first interaction, okay? This being, hey, would you take this post? I'll send this post over to you. Will you go and drop it on your profile and tag me in it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And here's why. One, I do not expose my audience to people that I do not like, know, and trust. Two, same as number one. I will not expose my audience or my people to someone who I do not know has their best value, their best interest in mind as well. It is very important to me. And so no, you're not going to sell to my people. My people are not cash cows. Okay. So don't do that. Don't do that. I know, just don't do that. Make it short and sweet. This was a big one for me because I would get so excited that I'd word vomit all over, be like, oh my gosh. And pretty soon I have a novel to this person and they open it and they're like, whoa, sister, like that's a lot. That's a lot of information that you just threw at me, and close. And then you see the little picture bubble drop on the message in Facebook Messenger and you're like, well, crap, they didn't respond. Keep it short and sweet. I always go with the rule of thumb. When I send this message, are they going to be able to see it on their lock screen? Short, to the point, make someone's day. People have limited time. People have limited patience. People do not want to be bothered. However, that does not mean don't follow up and genuinely engage with your people. And that's what I help people to do the best. Like, find a way to communicate with your people that feels right and authentic and is received right and authentic. Tip number 3, keep your link to yourself. Just like keep your hands to yourself. Keep your link to yourself unless someone asks for it. And if someone says no, thank you, if you invite them, can I share my link with you? Can I share my group with you? Can I share whatever with you? If you get a no, do not send it anyways. Please, mercy, don't send it anyways. Keep it to yourself unless someone asks you for it. Or have it in a place where you can, if you jump on a live video, you can reference, hey, you can find my website here by going here, okay? Keep it to yourself. There's nothing more cold and pushy than a link thrown at me, especially when I say no, thank you. Like, blah, don't do that. And these last couple of slides, these last couple of slides are going to help you hopefully go into a mindset that's bigger than what you may be getting served right now. Okay. I know from personal experience that I've experienced a lot of lack, and I am still healing from that lack mentality. I always thought I was going to miss an opportunity. I thought I'm not going to hit that rank in time. I'm not going to earn that bonus. I'm going to let people down who have invested in me and trust me and have shown me to do things. I'm going to let them down. And when we get in that mindset, we start to downward spiral. And we start sabotaging ourselves, and we fall back into those things as to why 1 in 2 people quit direct sales in the first year. It's because of lack mentality. And this is all that is forced into the minds of new network marketers. You have 2 weeks to hit this bonus. You have 2 weeks to get this many customers. You have 2 weeks to do this. And it drives me insane. And I know that when people join my team, if they were gung-ho for it, heck yeah. I'm going to share with them what the opportunity they have, but I'm not going to get mad if they don't go for it. Why? Because they've never done sales before. Why? Because they don't even know much about the product right now anyways. And if you are someone who wants to help them, then open the invitation and say, hey, if you have someone who's interested, but you're not quite comfortable talking about it, why don't you loop me in? And that's one thing that was very, very important to me with my team, was that I introduced myself to every single downline customer that bought product, every single one. I don't care if they were 3rd in my downline. I don't care if they were 6th. If I saw a new customer name on my sales report, I went and I thanked them. And I told them, if you need any help, please let me know. I am here for you. I help Sarah get started. I'd love to help you if you have any questions. Remember that these aren't numbers, you guys. They're people. They're human beings, and they're scared shitless because they just invested this money, and now they're like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? Don't let your people feel like that. And don't let your people's people feel like that. Some would engage back, some wouldn't, and that's okay, because you have to love every single person where they're at, and just think of abundance, okay? How do I want to feel when I purchase something? We all know the rude cashier, right? I'm a huge on customer experience, customer service, customer satisfaction. It is so huge for me, and this is what led me and my team to be able to generate $40,000 in downline sales, because we had people coming back over and over and over, month after month, bringing their friends, bringing their family. It causes a ripple. So don't view your downline, I hate that word, as your downline. You're not any better. You're not any superior. You're not any of that. Their success determines your success. And in all honesty, that perspective of not receiving that when I was doing it is that was my final straw. That was my final straw. I felt I was giving, and I don't want to say wasn't getting recognition, but the support wasn't there for me. I didn't feel like. And that's why I stopped. And I started focusing on my brand. And my sales showed that. As soon as I stopped pouring all of my heart and soul into my team and kind of said, you know, this is what's going on. I'm taking a step back. I'm still here to support you if you need help. I had a membership. I offered it to every single person on my team. 2 people showed me interest, said they wanted in. I was going to let them in 0 cost. Out of 40 some promoters, 2 took advantage of it. Could I have left a little differently? Yes. But at the end of the day, when you don't pour into your people, you're not going to get the results, obviously. So let's talk abundance. What experience do I want my team and customers to have in my bubble? That's it. That's as simple as it is. How do I want people to feel when they're around me? This is the same thing with personal brand, and why I preach this to every single one of my clients who's in direct sales. Having a personal brand is going to take you to the next level because it's you. It's you. It's not the product. It's not the promotion. It's not the blah, blah, blah. It's you. And no one can take you from you. So if your company wants to shut their doors tomorrow, guess what? Justine has done a crap load of personal development and business training. I could launch a course. I could, go off and create my own products. I could do, look for opportunities to get sponsorships, brand deals, whatever it may be. Don't corner yourself to be behind this brand that's not you. Okay. You need to represent your brand. And I forgot to change these. So at the end of the day, you guys, that's the question that you ask. What experience do I want my people to have? Find people who are motivated. Find people who that want to succeed themselves and aren't looking for a quick fix. The type of people who, they want to do something and they may not get there and they may not order the next month, but they'll probably come back later on. Okay. Don't think of lack in your business. Think of what you do have, and you're going to be blown away by the results that creates. So if it feels icky, it's because it is. Sorry. If it feels icky, it is 100% because it is icky. And there's a difference between feeling icky and feeling scared to go outside of your comfort zone. Big difference. That's a whole nother training. So I hope this helped you guys. I genuinely I thought with 100% certainty that promoting the company that I did was going to get me out of corporate. I truly believed with all my heart that I was a lifer. And then things changed. However, I may not be representing the product as hard as I was, but I still have my audience. I still engage with the same people. Just because I didn't do that, my people didn't leave. Some did, and that's okay. But the majority of my audience has stayed with me. And I'm getting to know them and grow with them at a completely different level, whether that's having them on my live stream, whether that's featuring them in my group, whether that's bullshitting on TikTok or in the DMs, whatever it may be, my people have, for the most part, stayed with me. And that is 100% because I believe I have this way of making people know that they're appreciated, that they're seen, that they're heard, that they're valued, that they are a human being and they are not the object of an agenda that I am trying to reach. So if it feels icky to you, it's because it is. So take a step back and ask, why is this icky to me? If you want to take all of this to the next level, my birthday's tomorrow, so I am running a limited bundle. It has my magnetic messaging and Better Than a Billboard. Every network marketer that has gone through this showed up and to present their content in a completely different way. And it's powerful. I have one Monet representative. She is blowing up. I have one client who actually switched companies and was able to smoothly transition into that. I have just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and they have fun. They have fun in their business. So this bundle is going to give you endless authentic content. It's going to help you expand your reach. You're not going to feel like Billy here at the carnival, and it's going to take you into a new, fresh perspective of what sales is. And it comes with workbooks. You're welcome. I love workbooks, you guys. So as you're watching the trainings, there are prompts and statements and certain key points and templates for you to fill out along the way so that you are already taking action just by watching the trainings. All right. So this bundle is $70. Oh God, like thousands and thousands and thousands of hours and dollars of training compiled into this bundle for you. I am like compounding time. It's so good. It's so good. Toot my horn. Toot, toot. But yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. You get lifetime access to it, and the workbooks and the templates are all able to be used over and over again. So I'm pretty proud of it. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Otherwise, I hope you have a fabulous Sunday. I hope it was sunny here, and now it's not. But I hope you enjoyed your weekend. It is my last day of being 33 years old. Tomorrow I will be 34. Can't even believe it. But I will see you all soon. I love you. I appreciate you so, so much. And enjoy your day.